ears are ringing, my palms are shaking, my heart is racing. Somebody's mama's heart is aching, can't take it.
Am I the only one that thinks that this drawing my little brother made a long time ago looks like a fucking dildo? Like, look at that shit. It looks like somebody made a dildo, fucking cut a Doug's head off and fucking put it there for like some sick reasons or some shit. I don't know. I don't know if he's going to watch this video. He's probably gonna like kick my ass after he sees this. I'm just kidding, God. I love you. Let me put this shit back. There we go. Okay. Let's get right to it. What is up, my fellow hip hop heads and music lovers in general? My name is G-Vans and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to the second upload, the final review for today. So let's get right to it. Today I am, for this video at least, I'm going to be reviewing the first mixtape by Logic himself, and it's the mixtape entitled Young, Broke, and Infamous. This is this is gonna be a good one. Let's see, what can I say about this mixtape? First of all, a lot of people have always told me that because I became a Logic fan, I think it was like I was a senior in high school is when I was finally introduced to Logic. And a lot of my friends that have been saying, you know, like bro, like when Logic had was making his like solo shit before he became famous, like his mixtapes, a lot of people consider that to be like the best of Logic. And after listening to Young, Broken, Infamous, like I gotta say, I agree with them. It's kind of I think it's kind of weird to say that was the best of Logic, because you would think that now as he's progressing and like becoming a lot more successful, like each album that he makes, like you would think that that's his best work yet, because like obviously he's improved a lot more. But to be honest, I think I gotta agree with a lot of people saying that like I like this Logic a lot. Not saying that his like new shit is trash. It's just that like I don't know. It's something different, because you see, Young, Broken, Infamous is like pretty much that whole title is like it pretty much like describes everything, young, because I think Logic was like 20 or like 19 when this album came out. So he was very very young when this fucking album came out. I think he's like in his, I don't even know how old Logic is now. I think he's like almost 30 now. He might be like 28. I'm not entirely sure. And then Broke, because it kind of like describes what he went through as a child. You know, he was broke most of his life as a child, which is the reason why he was like homeless most of his life. I think like around this time when this album was released, he was chilling. Well, he wasn't chilling, but he was like living in his friend's basement. I think it was Big Limbo who like let him stay in the basement. So yeah, Young, Broke, and then Infamous, because nobody knew who the fuck Logic was when this album came out. It's like I don't know. It's kind of weird how it goes, right? Like you go from nobody knowing who you are, and then like all of a sudden like people like start like fucking with you. It's weird. It's honestly like very weird for me to like listen to Logic like before he was famous, because like I'm so used to listening to like the Logic now, who's like all successful and like probably like one of the most influential like rappers of the new school right now. And then like going back to Young, Broken, Infamous, it's like this man was really like, he was really like not expecting anything. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when rappers drop like their first ever like album before they're famous, like they like do it for the purpose of like, like maybe like turning this into a career and like getting money off of it and like getting fame off of it. And I feel like, I don't know, I kind of feel like Logic like made this album for fun. Young, Broken, Infamous. It was like, it's like it's I don't know. It's like it's a whole different approach to how a typical rapper would make their first mixtape. Like, is instead of like Logic like showing off and flexing and all that, like, you know, he just, like, you know, talks about life, which is something that it's something that you don't really see these days, you know. Like, I know, I don't know if you guys remember that video that I did for the first time with Walter, but you know, but like, I think I do agree with him at some point where like where when he says that when he listens to rap, he wants to hear something real, because, you know, like, we're both college students, and, you know, we know, like, for a fact life is like bending us over like so many times, and, like, you know, shit is rough out here. um and, like, you know, like we want to hear somebody who is like more successful than us, who is like really big in like the music industry, or like a really big celebrity. Like, we like hearing them say like that they're going through a rough time too, because, you know, it just like shows us, you know, like, you can be the most happiest and like the most successful artist, like the most successful celebrity like in the world, and, like, you still have your rough days where you feel like shit and you feel like giving up. It's like, this is exactly what I got from Logic, you know, like just him reminiscing on the tough times, dude. It's like, this this man went through so much shit. Like, it's like, it's not even funny, you know. Like, you know, like the struggles with his mom, you know, like growing up around like gangs and shit, growing up in a Section 8 household, I think is what he said. Like, when you have to rely on like government assistance. Um, it's like, oh shit, I got scared. I thought I dropped that my water just now. Um, but it's like, you know, I feel like this album was like, you know, it was truly the start of like something amazing and something beautiful for Logic for his future career, because, you know, like, he's like a different kind of rapper, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, he's biracial, you know, he's both black and white, and, you know, like, I guess a lot of people were like expecting him to like be all hard and be all gangster and shit, and it's like, he showed that you don't have to be all hard and be like a tough guy to like be a really talented rapper, you know. He was very underrated, but like, I don't think he would have become underrated for long, because like, I don't think anybody can deny the fact that Logic's like lyricism is like the fucking best, you know. Like, he's probably one of the best lyricists like in the like in hip hop today, you know. um I think his although I do say that like his lyrical shit is a lot more better now, but like back then, like you can really see how he started off, and even though it wasn't that strong, like it was still pretty damn impressive. And, you know, it just like it makes me sort of happy, because I feel like I didn't really get the chance to like hear like the improvement as the years went on in Logic's voice, and then just like listen to him rap for the first time on this album. It's like, I can really tell the improvement. It's like, you know, you can really tell he's grown a lot from here to like being the only rapper with a fucking #1 best-selling book out there. God damn, my knees is fucking crying so much. um, but like in like overall, like this album was like is pretty much the fucking best. You know, like he like uses a lot of like instrumentals from like other songs. But like he adds his own spin to it. You know what I mean? Like, you know, we this is where we get introduced to like the first ever Young Sinatra song. You know, I swear to God, I'm the young Sin I'm the reincarnated Young Sinatra. I think is what he says. I think is what he says. Um, but like, I don't really know what else to say. There's not much to say about this album. Like, you know, like, good job to you, Logic. Like this fucking album was great, and I'm really glad people like started to notice him a lot more, because I think, like, I don't know, I have a lot of like friends that don't really like him a lot. They don't really like his raps or his songs. They don't like the fact that he comes off, yeah, like Young Sinatra at some point. But you know what? I personally think that no one can deny that. No one can really deny that he's been on the grind for so long since he was a teenager. You know, although as a teenager he probably didn't think it was like gonna like make it as big as he thought it was gonna be. Like, you know, it's just really really cool to see just how he started and like compared to where he is now. It's like, you know, props to you, Logic. Um, and that's pretty much all I gotta say about this album. So with that being said, that's the end of this review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Follow me on Instagram down below. As always, DM me for requests. Go ahead and follow Logic down below. Like, go show him some support. He's coming out with a new song with Eminem tomorrow. So fuck yeah, finally Logic and Eminem together. I'm fucking excited. This was requested by the homie Alan. Like, shout out to you, dude. He's an old guy from high school, an old friend from high school. To those of you wondering, am I gonna be reviewing the Young Sinatra series? Yes, I will. That will be next week. I will be doing Young Sinatra and then Young Sinatra Undeniable. So yeah, get ready for that. Some Young Sinatra shit up in here. And with that being said, that's pretty much it. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and don't forget to stay happy.
Various women, I'm swimming in like a shark. Tear the pussy apart. Shorty, it's on after dark.